99% of videographers will stay broke because they don't understand how to price and deliver. Most videographers spend hours trying to perfect their editing and thousands trying to buy new gear so they can start charging more. But here's the problem, they're still charging hourly and this will never get them to the freedom they want to be at. Now, the reason I know this is because I used to work as a freelance videographer myself back in 2023 and 2024. And it wasn't until I spent over 6 figures on cameras and courses till I understood how to take my side gig into a proper media business. So today I'm going to show you the exact offer I have curated for myself, to be exact, the me from 2 years ago. This way you guys can copy and take aspects of my offer and apply it towards your own business so you can start charging your clients over $3,000 too. But before I get straight into it, I do want you guys to understand that the biggest companies and their CEOs, they don't actually work on the sales and marketing themselves. They have someone that they manage that looks over those departments. What they actually work on is the product and service itself, making sure it's the best possible thing the customer can receive. Basically, what I'm trying to get at is there will always be someone better than you in terms of shooting or editing. So to separate ourselves from other competitors, videographers, we don't want to just cut our prices because we're going to end up in this never-ending loop. We instead want to just up our personal value. What I mean by this is the experience in working with us. We want to show how working with us is a superior experience compared to others. Because nowadays, anyone can say we offer the same things, it's just worded very differently, and that can only take you so far. Now that we know this, the first thing we have to do is create an offer. We're gonna follow Alex Hormozi's $100 million offer formula. I'm gonna drop the offer somewhere on the screen. TLDR, you want to make an offer so good they feel stupid saying no to. So I'll give you an example on why an offer is so important. My target for my video right here, the one you're watching, would be to help videographers turn their side gig into a full-scale media business making 10K plus in the next 92 days. And to do this, I teach the same backend systems and the client funnels that I've used to take myself from 0 to 12K in 60 days. All this without buying extra gear. If you don't reach those goals, we work till you break even at least. And to break this down, we have a call out of who exactly I'm targeting, which is videographers, because we want to call them out immediately or at least make them seem like we're speaking directly towards them. I specifically talk about their side gig to a full business because that is the dream outcome. You want to keep doing this, but you need proper systems and able to scale it from not just 2-3K a month, but to 10K, 20K. After that, we have our main tangible and quantifiable offer, which is making 10K in the next 92 days. I give an exact number and the exact days on how we reach it. The keyword right there is quantified, which means that we set a realistic number within a time frame that they can imagine, because we wouldn't want to just say, I'll get you 10K, because you're going to wonder why and how. When we're creating an offer, we don't want to just give them something they can imagine. For example, if you were to buy a lottery ticket, if I just told you you're going to win lots of money, you're not going to do it, right? But the reason you buy a lottery ticket is because there's a chance to win $500 million. And that's the exact concept we apply to the offer. So we have to show them the sort of method to get to the dream outcome. On top of that, we add credibility, which is using the same backend systems and funnels that I have personally used to get myself from 0 to 12 in 60 days. And once we mention that, we also need a pain remover, which is without having to spend thousands on extra gear. I know as a videographer, I used to really struggle to get myself out of that loop because I thought I would have to spend more money to make more money. You're gonna keep buying more gear, whatever gigs you make, you're gonna spend that money on more gear. You're gonna end up in this never-ending loop and you think you're making money, but you're really not, because you're gonna spend the same amount on more gear, maybe more. And now that we understand that, we also want to add on a risk reversal. So we say we're going to continue working with you until you make XYZ back, which is whatever investment that you put into us. Adds a extra layer of safety for the prospect, because now we take all the risk and put it on ourselves. If you don't reach the goal, we're gonna work till you make the money back. Now, there are many different ways you can create a good guarantee, like 100% money back, continue working for free until whatever result you guarantee, or a pay on performance only, partial refund based on performance. You can pay them if you don't achieve said claim, or even a combination of all these things. So if you're looking to make your first 3K, follow these exact steps to charge more. And if you guys want to get past that 10K a month mark, you can book a direct call using that link down below. I'm only gonna take on 3 to 4 calls, so can ensure that quality doesn't suffer. I'm also going to break down exactly how I'm charging $9,500 per client with my new offer that I've been working on for the last 3 months. This is all the deliverables and how I help my clients. So we implement done for you systems and client acquisition processes. We give a full CRM, lead tracking, and make landing pages and funnels. So we do run paid traffic on their behalf and also set up long-term automations. We also do database reactivations. This is to give old customers incentives to come back, because here's the thing. If someone has worked with you already, they're more likely to work with you right now or down the line. Now, this is optional. We do put in appointment setters on their behalf, because if you have an in-house team to answer calls, then we don't need to set it up. We could just train them instead. Every single person has lifetime access to every single training and SOP, which is standard operating procedures. And this way, if down the line you guys choose to do it yourself, you guys can do that. And on top of that, they do have 24/7 access to us. My partner is in a completely different side of the world, so our time zone is very different, so we can cover all questions. And in this offer, besides just running traffic for you and creating an offer so you can start charging $3,000 plus, worst case scenario, you get 3 to 5 leads a day. We implement point and setter book calls. Within the course of 3 months and 300-ish leads, you would at least get 3 retainers of 3,000. And if not retainers, you get multiple leads who would buy maybe 1 to 1.5, 2K packages each. I know that these deliverables I offer is outside of the initial videography skills, but these are skills I have learned along the way of building my content agency. What I learned is, in order to scale to $1 million, you need to solve $1 million problems, not $1,000 problems. And just to recap how exactly we frame our offer, we target audience directly, say their dream outcome, quantify their dream outcome, show them the method to do so, call out a pain point and remove it, and last, we just add a risk reversal to just top it off.